see me never do. Cause they know that's the reason they gon' end up on the news. Bust down. We poppin' bottles like I scored the winning touchdown. Remember Big Head Club. Look at me up now. I run my city first, I'm feeling back to uptown. Thank God all these bottles I pop. All these paper I've been getting, all these models I pop. I done sold $100 for my album.
We have so many amazing things to celebrate with you all, guys. So crazy. And posters and graphics. And celebrate Thank you guys. Thank you for coming out. All right, I'm going to pass the mic over to Senior King from Holly, who's going to introduce the players to you guys.
Yo. Alright, so I'm going to introduce our D2 state champs. I'm going to talk about it real quick. So I even wrote flashcards for this. This is very important. So, alright, first of all, I just want to say, first and foremost, that everyone's all thankful for you guys coming to support them, and that coming out all season long and supporting these girls. There was no better way for the community to come back together after COVID. So round of applause to everybody. You guys are awesome. I couldn't ask for a better school to be at. This is truly something. So, all right. I'm going to introduce everybody. I'm going to start with the captains. Caroline. This is Caroline, if you guys don't know who she is. Alright, so, for Caroline. Caroline is a true special talent and soon to be NYU star. It was amazing to see what you have accomplished, like becoming the most recent 1,000-point scorer here at OA. Thank you, Caroline Pepper. Haley Bourne, co-captain. Haley Bourne, she's arguably one of the best defenders in the league. She led this team in more than one way. She made huge team plays on defense, showing up when it really mattered, and she showed that it's not always about scoring in basketball, and that defense and a huge other factors play key components. So thank you, Haley. Next, I got Hallie. Now, Hallie says thank you.
Thank you.
So Hallie, I've been a part of a team, and sometimes it's the one who doesn't play the most who's the most important part of the team. No, that's not even funny. I mean that honestly. Hallie's one of the most important puzzle pieces on the team. When things weren't going right, she was there to fix it. And I truly think that's important from a team's perspective. And I think the young guys will definitely miss her along with their teammates. So I have you as the connecting puzzle piece. So thank you, Hallie, for doing everything you did. Don't worry, we'll get to Goop. Anna Murphy, where are you? Murph. So Anna, who we call Murph, had one of the greatest comebacks this season. Being forced to sit out due to concussion, came back for the last 2 games, hitting pros in the championship game to seal the deal. Thank you, Anna. Prinsky. Sophia, who recently brought in our newest superfan who surpassed me, Shaq. So thank you, So, for bringing him in. She is loved dearly by Miss Holbrook and all the coaches for the aggressive defense she brings when needed and the ability to score when needed. Thank you, Sophia, for 4 years of your service with the team. Thanks, Ari. Megan! Megan makes me laugh, so I can't imagine how she makes them laugh. And she brings the chemistry together. But one thing I took away from you guys was Megan, who was questioned by her teammates a lot for the weird order she had at Boston dinners, will dearly be missed. She'll be missed by the younger guys, and in general, she was an amazing teammate who brought so many laughs. Thank you, Megan. Maisie, who unfortunately tore her ACL and could not play this season, brought so many laughs and memories. On and off the court, she was forced to do so by injury. Thank you, Maisie, for building the team with all. Thank you, Thank you, Maisie, for building team chemistry. Thank you, Maisie. You done? So I got Elizabeth is known, well now she's known to be the best manager in D2. With her ability to manage the team and help the coaches like Holbrook, without her pass and do show, it would have never been so easy for Holbrook, and I'm sure she knows that. So we thank Ebeth for everything she did for this team. Yeah. All right, we're going to move on to the young guys now. I got Maddie Homer. For Maddie, I wrote up Maddie, who already brought great defense, turned on her intimidation factor when she put the mask on. Maddie, thank you for everything, the great defense you brought and the intimidation you brought day in and day out. So Grace Hill, she's another one you guys don't see, but she's one that a lot of you guys won't see on the court, but off the court is what truly matters with her. Her ability to work with the youth and rec programs is actually something huge. Obviously the young people aren't here, but she does a lot up at Dana Barrows, teaching young people, and it's truly a role model to the younger guys on what it means to be a varsity player. So thank you, Grace, for everything. All right, I'm going to move on. Wait, that's only 2 minutes. All right, so I'm going to move on to our sophomores. So Sarah. Our first out of the 3 sophomore stars can be quiet off the court, but she's very loud on the court. Converting huge shots when needed and being a rebound machine when needed. Thank you, Sarah, and keep doing what you do on and off the court for the next 2 years. Cadence, the second out of our 3 sophomore stars. She brought great intensity and height to the team. Most importantly, she brought the ability to knock down clutch 3-point shots from behind the arc, like the clutch ones against Medfield. Thank you, Cadence, and keep on continuing to grow over the next 2 years. Jasmine, as many of us know as Coop, Jasmine, as we know as Coop, is arguably one of the best young talents anyone has ever seen in some time. Her ability to take the ball up and facilitate, and then the next possession down, post up and score the post, is truly amazing, which makes her a very special player. Good luck the next 2 years, Coop, and thank you. And now for my personal favorite, Coach Holbrook. Oh, no, I don't mean Bill. Right, so I have someone right up for lady, and then I'll let you talk. Okay. So, just because I love you, I wanted to talk about you, lady. But I said last but not least, the GOAT herself, Coach Holbrook. An amazing coach, mentor, and truly an awesome person. Her resume is truly unreal and is all earned. Thank you, Coach Holbrook. The seniors and I will miss you dearly, but we will also miss the amazing brownies you can make. You can make great brownies. But thank you, Ms. Holbrook, for everything. We love you, and you truly will. I will truly miss you. That's all I got.
Hey! I have the honor and privilege of officially introducing Coach Laney, the legend Holbrook. But Before we get there, I first of all want to say how proud I am of our team. They did an unbelievable job, brought home the championship, and I want to thank all of our fans. You guys were absolutely the best. Very, very proud of you. Give yourselves a hand. Let's go. So, some of you may not know a little bit of history about Laney. I'm going to make this real quick. So Coach Holbrook started coaching in 1976 and 77. That was her first year as the head coach. That gives her 45 years as the head coach here at Oliver Ames High School. She has won 733 games as the head coach, the most of any head coach, head girls basketball coach in the state of Massachusetts. That's an average of 16 wins per year. So that's a pretty amazing accomplishment. She's in the Oliver Ames and the Basketball Coaches Hall of Fame, and she's brought home 19 Hockomock championships and 3 state championships. So all I can say is, how lucky are we to have Coach Holbrook? Welcome, Wade Holbrook.
Thanks, boss. I have a little bit of a throat problem today, so I just want to make sure that I'm as clear as I can be to articulate how incredibly grateful I am for having had a chance to coach such a magnificent group of young ladies, first and foremost. Now, the reason why my hair is blonde is because after we won the Davenport, I made a bet with my players, and I said, if we win the state championship, I will dye my hair blonde. My stylist said that, Wayne, if you do dye your hair blonde, your hair is going to fall out. So I had an alternative. So I guess I stayed true to what it was that I said. I will be a blonde for the championship. I can't tell you how proud I am to have been a part of this basketball heaven in terms of the town of Easton. And one of the things that I do want to thank, because we played basketball over the course of the last 2 years during the pandemic. And for us to have been as resilient as we are, it was clearly a village that got us to this point. The administration, the nurses, the principals, the vice principals, our athletic trainer. We had to have seating charts for the bus. We had to have seating charts for the bench. We had to win masks, water breaks, mask breaks, sanitizer, all of it. And for these girls to have weathered this over the course of the last 2 years, this will carry on in their lives forever in terms of for the good of the group, not about me, about we. And all of those life lessons will be a part of their soul forever. And they know that they have a responsibility to pay it forward to the next group, because our 3 seniors from last year, Kelsey L., Caroline Flynn, Jess Ehrlich, never got a chance. And I really feel strongly that we could have been as successful last year as we were this year. And the best part of all of this is because these girls would always talk about wishing that they could be here and be a part of it. And they were, and they know it. And so thank you for that, girls. I really appreciate that. And lastly, I want to thank the student body as a result of bringing in my boys' practice players. I can't thank them enough for what they did, not only for us as a team, but for what they did for our school culture. Because every game we won brought more people, and more joy, and more support. And there were times during the Medfield game when Medfield in overtime was at the foul line. And I turned and I saw Jake, and I just went like this. And the noise level went up, and McCarthy bricked that free throw, and it was perfect. So I want to acknowledge those 6 boys. I have something for them that I would like to give them. So Drew Baxter, Zach Tagliamonte, Colby Tower, Chris Elias, Jake Grimaldi, and CJ Santos. If you guys are here, would you please come down? I have something to give you all.
Yo, Jaden. Jaden! Jaden!
You can go. You can go.
Can you get my bag?
Fine if you have to get the bus.
Can you get my bag?
But I would like those guys to come down if they would.
Go, Beers!
We love you, girls! We love you, girls!
Oh my God! I'm not taking it off.
I love you, Matthew!
We're champs! We're up on the wall, baby! Thank you so much. Thank you. Come over here.
Stay right there. If you saw the game, you saw that we painted ourselves orange. That was a big way to bring the community together.
It was awesome.
It was unbelievable.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
You two state champs.
I'm talking about.
Banner
It was
me.
awesome.
Yeah, seeing them win, it was so cool.
It's definitely something. Like it's just like cool to see all the bonds we built. Like I know there was a bunch of pictures that was taken of us, and like
Yeah.
seeing the memories we made. It was just like all in all, just like a surreal experience. I mean, I couldn't imagine playing in front of all the people, but I know just being next to Kobe, like all of us, with our shirts off, painted Tigers, it was something pretty cool. Memories that will last a lifetime, you know.
Thank you, Lady Tigers.
This has been an extraordinary experience, you know, to think that the Monday after Thanksgiving, which is the first day that tryouts begin, that we were going to play on the last possible day in March, like, you know, it's something that you aspire to. And these kids have put in every ounce of effort day in and day out through such incredible adversity. And for them to finish as state champions, I could not be more proud. You don't get something like this all the time. And I'm going to say about the senior class, the most extraordinary group of young women I've had a chance to be a part of for a long time. And I will never forget them.